Hi guys, Cindy here from Pleasant Sims. Welcome to part 2 of episode 52 of my Pleasantview Let's Play. Today we're back here in the Dreamer household. It's about 6 in the morning and everybody's just waking up. And one thing I wanted to point out is I just got this pop-up that Dirk's bank account has gained interest of 600 simoleons. So the Dreamers have been scraping by, scrimping by, barely having any furniture, living in this crappy house. And what do you know? I completely forgot that they had a whole bunch of money. So if we go down here and go to Bank Online and check money, bank accounts, they have 12,700 simoleons in the bank. So we can use this to remodel their house. And this whole time they'd been barely scraping by in all of episode 1. So I'm going to be giving their house a little bit of a remodel. Now, second on the agenda, Dirk needs to wake up for work, and I would like to share with you that I have a new skin tone. I have new skin tones, I have new face templates, new eyes. Oh, look how sweet they're snuggling in bed. And I want to show you how my Sims look now. Now, I am a fan of Maxis Match, and I do consider this to be Maxis Match. As you can see, Lilith is still Lilith, Dirk is still Dirk. They just have an upgraded look. They no longer look like they're from 2004. So as soon as they get up, I'm going to show you a close-up of how they look. And I just also realized that Dirk and Lilith are wearing the exact same pajamas. That is kind of weird. So, okay, Dirk is awake, and I'm just going to come down here so you can see his face. I'm going to go into camera mode. And let's do a close-up on Dirk Dreamer. And I would love to hear what you guys think about this. Please leave a comment below and let me know. This is Dirk's new look. Doesn't he look gorgeous? Now he looks unique, but he still looks like himself. Look at those blue eyes. I absolutely adore him like this. And he's got his new hair, new skin, new eyes. I just love him. I can't get over it. I think he looks so great. And I think I've done a good job at updating them without making them look too alpha, because we still want to keep the Maxis style here in Pleasantview. So now that we've seen him, I'm going to move over to Lilith and show you what she looks like. And here is Lilith. Now, she doesn't really look too much different, in my opinion. She looks very much like herself, just more updated and prettier. I also have new eyebrows, and look at those gorgeous green eyes. Lilith is really a beauty. So this is her, and now finally we will look at little Helen, and I'll show you what she looks like. Okay, so Helen was just going into the bathroom to take a bath, and I interrupted her so you could see what she looks like. And how gorgeous is this child? I mean, my goodness, she is so beautiful. And she looks a lot like Dirk. She's a very good blend of Dirk and Lilith, I think. And I will be, I'm going to post some before and after pictures of her. Because if you follow me on Instagram, I'm Cindy_PleasantSims on Instagram. If you follow me there, I posted a picture of Helen just a few days ago with her Maxis face. And she was adorable then. But now I think she looks even better. So I'm going to be posting a new picture of her so you can see them side by side and you can see how she's changed. But I think she is so beautiful. So there are all of our Sims now. You've seen how they look. Like I said, leave a comment and let me know what you think. And in the meantime, let's get started playing this family. So excuse me while I swing the camera around. Dirk has to be going to work in about 20 minutes, so we don't really have too much time. I think I'm going to send him in to take a bath real quick, and we'll get Helen out of the bathroom, and then she can go in after her dad. Dirk, he wants to go on a date, which I love. He also wants to work on his skills, but he's not able to be promoted any further because he doesn't have a college degree. Unless he just gets super lucky, there is a 10% chance that he could get promoted. And if you want more information than that, you can see my gameplay rules on PleasantSims.com. I'm not going to go into it here. But so working on his skills is kind of irrelevant. I think we should lock in, send him on a date so he and Lilith can go on a date together. I would really love to send them over to the coffee shop alone without Helen, so that they could spend some time there and just be together. So let's take a look at Lilith. Lilith wants to max out the logic skill, but she also wants to go on a date. So I'm going to lock that in, and we're going to make sure that we send them on a date in this episode. And then little Helen wants to be friends with Whitney, or wants to play with Whitney, so I'm going to lock that in. She also wants to do her homework. I'm going to send her downstairs now to work on her homework until she can get into the bathroom. And then I also, after everybody leaves today, I'm going to give the living room a makeover. Now, the whole house needs a makeover, honestly. We need to get rid of these hideous stairs and just get them all new furniture. I mean, this place just looks awful right now. But I'll probably just do one room at a time so that we can still get some gameplay in. It's 3 o'clock and Helen is home from school now. Helen's grades are slipping because she didn't do her homework. She's a C student. That's not terrible. That's okay. She still wants to play with Whitney, and now she just wants to play in the snow, it looks like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite Whitney over. Whitney is her cousin, and she and Whitney are both not very nice. They're kind of the bullies of their generation. And I can just see them. They are cousins, and I can just see them terrorizing the neighborhood together. As somebody mentioned in the comments, and I love that idea of them being friends. Alright, so we're going to invite Whitney over to play. And then she and Whitney can play here together tonight while Lilith and Dirk go out on a date. And we'll have to get a babysitter over, of course. And I don't know what Lilith is doing. Lilith has taken a bath in the broken bathtub. Now, I did call the repairman, but he won't be over until tomorrow morning, so the bathtub's just going to have to stay broken, and everybody's going to be all mad because the environment's yucky up here. Okay, we're losing friends here, but whatever. It doesn't matter that much. Okay, Dirk is home today. He brought home 1,200 additional simoleons, in addition to what he already has. Oh, look, Whitney's here. Whitney's here, is what I meant to say. I don't know what I just said there. I'm going to have Helen come and greet Whitney, who just showed up. And Dirk is going to go inside and withdraw the money. He really needs to take a bath, but I need him to withdraw this money first, and then he can go take his bath while we remodel the living room. So let's go get this money out. Let's see. Okay, I had Dirk withdraw all 12,700 simoleons. I know, you stink. And we're going to use that to remodel the house slowly because I don't want to do it all at once. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the living room since this is where the family spends most of their time. We really want this to look nice. So I'm going to go ahead and remodel this, and I will be right back when I'm done. Okay guys, so I have finished remodeling the living room area of the Dreamer house, and I'm just going to give you a quick tour of what I've done here. So this is their new living room. I used the, let me tell you the set that I used. So I used Veronka's UNG 999's Living Corner 04, and I believe this was originally a Sims 3 that was converted to The Sims 2. And here it is. So this is their new living room. I also changed the stairs to modular stairs, and I plan to put the desk under here once we get to the kitchen area. I gave them these new wood floors. I gave them a new entertainment center, which I left some shelves open because I want to fill that with the things that they want to buy. I know both Dirk and Lilith will have wants to buy things like game consoles and stuff, so I'm going to wait until they want to buy those things. And this is their living room now. I absolutely love it, and I think it suits both of them very well. They both like the color black. I got some red and gold, so I did kind of like a red, gold, black, and blue color palette in here. I tried to stay away from my tendency to do monochrome and change it up a little bit. And I really like how it turned out. I even recolored the doors and windows in here black. So Dirk and Lilith are not going to be moving. They are going to be staying in this house probably for the rest of their lives, and then, unless something just goes crazy and they have twins or something. But I think Dirk would think that this makes more financial sense to just stay in this starter house that they bought and just improve upon it. So we're going to be using their money to fix up this house instead of saving money to buy a new house. It's just the three of them. And there is still time for Lilith to have another baby, although she has no desire to. If she does accidentally get pregnant, there will be plenty of room in this house, and we can always add on to this house. But I plan to keep them here. Alright guys, so there is the beginning of the remodel. Next, we will do probably the bathroom or maybe the kitchen and dining room area. Slowly, we're going to remodel their whole house. I don't want to spend all their money at once. And I also want to get some gameplay in, not just all building. Alright, so now that that's taken care of, let's check on our family. So Dirk, let's see, he just got home from work. He stinks, so we need to get him up to the bathroom, into the broken bathtub to take a bath and use the bathroom. And then Lilith, she also needs to get ready because she and Dirk are going to be going on a date. Now, I don't know if I want to have them go out tonight or if I want to wait until like Friday night. We'll see how everybody's feeling here in a couple hours. I'm going to get Helen. She's going to play. I don't know where Whitney is. Oh, Whitney's still outside. Did you not invite her in? Get out here and greet Whitney. I don't think she ever went out here to greet Whitney. So let's take a look at how Whitney looks with the new skin. We haven't looked at her with her new skin and hair and everything. I think we looked at her with the new hair. Okay, this skin looks super weird on her. Franklin Flynn and Lilith are no longer best friends. Well, she doesn't have time for Franklin Flynn. So this is how Whitney looks, and she looks very strange. She looks quite odd. I mean, she wasn't beautiful to begin with, but now she looks really weird. This skin tone is a bit shiny. I love all the colors, except for the palest color can look a little weird on some of the Sims. Alright, so these two are going to play. Lilith is just going to hang out, I guess. There's nothing else she can do. You know, what we could do is buy her a chess table so that she can work on her logic skill. So I think I'm going to do that. And maybe we could put that right under the stairs. Well, I decided instead of putting it under the stairs, I was going to buy her an outdoor chess table. So that's what I did. I put it out here, and let's have her go and practice. So I still have my cheat window open here. She is very close to maxing out her logic skill. She's level 9 of 10. And let's see how close she is when her little skill meter pops up here. She's actually not that close. But I mean, she's got 9 out of 10 logic. That's crazy. And look, Helen's like, yes, Mom, you can do it. I believe in you. That's so cute. Now Helen has come to join her and play chess with her. I love that. That's an activity that they can both do together. And Dirk's coming outside to check it out. He still stinks. He's still got a green stink cloud around him. I don't know why he's not taking a bath. I'm going to send him back upstairs to take his bath. And what I wanted to do is check and see if we know Helen's hobby yet. And I really don't think we do. We do not. It's obviously not games. So maybe we'll spend a little bit of time with her and see if we can figure out what her hobby is. In the meantime, it's 6 p.m., so another day has passed. The ages now are Dirk is 37, Lilith is 36, and little Helen is 7 years old. So Lilith and Helen are inside watching TV now. They got tired of playing chess and it was getting a little cold outside, so they came inside to watch TV. And Lilith is admiring this painting. She loves it. She picked out all of the items in the living room and she just cannot stop admiring them. She loves her new living room, especially since she's going to spend so much time just lounging around in it since she doesn't have a job. And I'm trying to find out what Helen's hobby is now. I had her watch sports. I had her try science and games. It's none of those. It's not cuisine. So I'm looking at what else it could possibly be. It could be tinkering. Could be, well, it's not film and literature. Could be arts and crafts. Let's have her view a painting. Nope, not arts and crafts. It's not sports. It's not nature. Could be fitness. Oh, she doesn't like the painting. She said boo. Let's have her jump rope. See if it's fitness. It is fitness. Helen is a fitness sim. Who would have guessed? So we will keep that in mind when we're looking for things for her to do. If we can't fulfill her needs. She still wants to play with Whitney, but she never would go outside and invite Whitney in. So I don't know what was up with that. Lilith and Dirk are still flirting with each other, like always. And so I guess these guys, we're just going to take care of their needs tonight because it's already getting late. It's already 8:20 p.m. We're going to take care of their needs, send them to bed, and we'll see what happens with the family tomorrow. I'm thinking of sending Lilith and Dirk on their date on Friday night, and we'll get a babysitter to come and watch Helen, and probably invite Whitney over as well. It's about 1:30 on Thursday afternoon. Lilith is here at home alone like she is every day, wasting away the day playing video games, jumping on the couch, and doing all the things that pleasure sims like to do, since she is a secondary pleasure. And all of her pleasure wants are really starting to come out. But she has these wants to buy lots of things, and some of the things she wants to buy are electronic entertainment and a stereo. I think that's a great idea. We can put these items in their living room. So I'm going to buy her an entertainment center or not an entertainment center. I'm going to buy her a game console and a stereo. She also wants to buy a bubble blower and a drum kit. I think we're going to hold off on those, and we'll just fulfill these two wants for her. I guess this whole episode is just how much stuff can we buy for the Dreamer family. But this is what they want to do right now. They're in a time in their life when they have a lot of money, and they just really feel like moving on up in the world. They're tired of not having anything. Lilith, Dirk, and Helen are now the proud owners of a game console and a new stereo, which I put over here under the window, and I put the game console here in their little entertainment center. So now Lilith will have lots of things to play with all day while she waits on Dirk and Helen to get home. And she wants to buy a car. Okay, so the family is going to start saving up for a car then, since that's what Lilith wants next. It's 3 in the afternoon and Helen is home from school. She's still doing pretty badly in school. She usually only gets about 50% of her homework done, but she is a C+ student, so I think that's okay. She's not failing out. She's had a so-so week. She wants to be best friends with Whitney, so once again, we're going to try and invite Whitney over and see if she'll actually talk to her this time. And Lilith has turned on the stereo. Of course she has. So we're going to switch this over to the indie wave station because I feel like that's probably what Lilith would listen to at this stage in her life. She's in her 30s, so I think she's out of the whole punk rock stage. She's grown out of that, but I think she'd still listen to indie music. Let's invite Helen over. Not Helen. Let's invite Whitney over. She's going to gussy up and come right over. Now, Lilith has no problem with Whitney, and I don't know if I've talked about this before, but, you know, Whitney is Angela's daughter, and Lilith is totally cool with Angela's kids. She has nothing against them. Lilith is not a bad person. She just really hates her sister and her mother for what they did to her whenever she was a child and a teenager, for their mistreatment of her. And, I mean, can you blame her? But she's not a bad person. She's got some issues. I don't even know who that guy is, Leland Kirby. And Dirk just got home from work. He earned 1,247 simoleons today. So I think since the family wants to buy a new car, we will have Dirk go and go ahead and deposit. I don't know why I always go to shop online. Go ahead and deposit this money in. We're going to put 5,000 in and let that build up some interest so that they can buy themselves a nice car. And we'll keep out, you know, about 1,200 simoleons just for whatever they need, regular everyday spending. And let's have Helen go and greet Whitney. Maybe she'll actually come and play with her today. 5,000 has been successfully deposited into our bank account. All right. So Whitney's coming on into play today, and Helen wants to make a snow angel and make a snowman, or have a snowball fight. So maybe she and Whitney can have a snowball fight. She's building a snowman right now. Okay, I'll let her build a snowman. Well, Helen and Whitney just became best friends. Helen had the want to talk to her relatives, so she went in and started talking to Whitney inside, and they become best friends. Now she wants to become BFFs with her. I'm going to lock that in. You really can't do anything to control them becoming BFFs, but eventually they will if they keep hanging out together. So I'm just going to lock that in. And I just love these two together. It is so cute. Cousins and best friends and neighborhood terrors. And another day has passed here in the Dreamer household. It's now Thursday, and Dirk is 38 years old, Lilith is now 37, and little Helen is 8 years old. Helen will be aging up to a teen. The next time we play this family, she will not be aging up this time. Helen just went around. She turned off the stereo and she turned off the TV. She was like, all this noise is getting on my nerves. I'm turning this crap off. And she wants to play some video games with Whitney. I just can't get over how weird Whitney looks. And I don't know. Maybe I don't like this pale skin. I don't know. I'm going to think about it because it looks very shiny on my very pale Sims. It's Friday morning here in the Dreamer household. Everybody's waking up. And today is the day that Dirk and Lilith are going to be going on their date. After Dirk gets home from work, Lilith is going to stay home and pamper herself like she does every day. She's going to go take a bath now. All of her wants are pretty much related to playing games at this point, except for her want to max out logic and go on a date with Dirk. Dirk, on the other hand, he just wants to work on his skills, buy an extremely expensive painting worth 1,000 simoleons, and go on a date. So we're not going to buy the painting because the family only has $1,400 in cash. Everything else they're using to save up for a car. So they have about $5,300 in their bank account. So I don't think it's a good time to make a large purchase like that. Helen, once again, has not done her homework, and it's 7 a.m. I'm going to send her downstairs to do it. She's not going to be able to take a bath because her mom's in the bathtub. So she's going to go down here and work on her homework. She probably will be able to get about 50% done. She's about a 50% student. That's about what she gets done, and that's all she cares to do. She doesn't care about school that much. She wants to do her homework, but she wants to play more. So Dirk is off to work, and like I said, Lilith is going to lounge around the house today, probably play a lot of games, maybe clean up some, and get herself ready for her date. Well, Helen's home from work, and her grades are slipping again. She's down to a C from a C+, which was her highest grade, and it's because she never does all of her homework. But now she just needs to have fun. It's Friday. She has all weekend to do her homework. So she's going to come in and play. We're going to invite Whitney over again. After she takes a bath. And Whitney can keep her company while Dirk and Lilith go on their date tonight. But she stinks. She's got a stink cloud coming off of her, so she's going to go upstairs and take her bath. Lilith has been playing video games and listening to the radio all day long. She did do a little bit of cleaning. But mostly she's just been playing games. That's pretty much what she does. Her hobby is sports, but she never really plays sports. She does watch a lot of sports on TV, though. She doesn't play them like she did when she was younger, and ever since she lost her job, she really hasn't been feeling like playing sports. I think it's like too painful for her because it reminds her of the job that she had that she lost numerous times, and she has not wanted to get back. She wants to take a bath now. No, Lilith, you cannot take a bath. She also wants to go swimming, so maybe she and Dirk will go to the pool. Because that's what she wants to do. It's kind of a weird place to go on a date, but hey, it's what she wants to do. So Dirk's home from work now. It's time for them to start getting ready. Dirk's going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to have Lilith come down here and get gussied up. Okay, it is Friday night, and Lilith and Dirk are out on the town at the community center because that's where Lilith wanted to go. She wanted to go swimming on their date, which is really weird. Oh, and I need to actually put them on a date. They are not on a date, so let's have Dirk ask Lilith on a date. Okay, Dirk and Lilith are now on an official date at the community center. And we'll see if they have the desire to go anywhere else. They do. He already wants to go dine out. So, and she does too. So they'll flirt a little bit here. She no longer wants to swim. She was like, I want to go on a date. Take me to the community center where all the old people go. So we can go swimming. And then she got there and she's like, it's too cold. It is too cold for swimming, so never mind. Now I changed my mind. I want to go downtown and go out to eat. Pleasantview does not currently have a restaurant, and that's something that we're working on in our Pleasantview live stream, so we'll get there eventually. So for now, they're going to have to go downtown. I am going to have him call the taxi. Dirk and Lilith have decided they wanted to go to Rodney's 50s Diner because nobody ever goes here, and I think Lilith would definitely go here. So here they are. It's a little hard on the eyes, I have to say. And their time is running out. Man, this place is hard to look at, you guys. There must be a reason why I never take my Sims here. They went to play pool right away, but I need to have them have a couple more interactions or they're going to run out of time and just have an okay date, and I don't want that. So let's have her, she wants to give Dirk a back rub. Stop playing pool, Dirk. Let's get romantic over here. And try to get this up one more level to at least having a good date, and then we'll seat them and get them something to eat. Dirk is not really hungry, but Lilith is starving. Okay, so he has a lot of wants to, like, make out with her and kiss her, so let's do that. Let's make out at Rodney's Diner. These floors, oh my gosh, they're terrible. They're absolutely awful. This place is hideous. Okay, so after they finish their makeout session, they're going to be seated. Oh, he wants to woohoo with her. Oh my gosh, locking it in. Yes. You guys will be woohooing tonight. She's really got him going, I guess. So Dirk and Lilith have ordered the chef's choice, and it looks like Lilith got, I don't know if that's a pork chop or what, and it looks like Dirk got ribs. So I always let them order what they want at the restaurant. I don't choose for them. So if you choose chef's choice, it'll choose whatever their favorite dish is or whatever they want at the time. Oh, look, she wants to woohoo with Dirk too. Oh, she didn't get the want for ask Sim on a date, but he did. So they're going to enjoy their greasy dinner here at the Greasy Spoon. Oh my gosh, here is a witch. I think that's what's been slowing down the lot so much. Get out of the way. They have about 5 seconds left in their date. Dirk is like a really slow eater. Lilith gulped all her food down in like 3 seconds, and Dirk is still working on his ribs. But they had a good date. It was just under a great date. They had a really good time. I mean, it wasn't super romantic, but sometimes they just like to go out and get away from Helen. As much as they love their daughter, it's nice to go out and be able to talk and be together as adults. So they had fun, and they're going to go home now, and the real fun is going to begin because they both want to go home and woohoo. So I'm going to have Dirk go pay the bill, and then they're going to head on home. It's getting really late. Oh my gosh. So the taxi just came to take Dirk and Lilith home, and I couldn't find Lilith, and I saw this little sink symbol. She's over here naked in the women's bathroom, just butt naked, just taking a sponge bath. That's what she thought that would be a good idea. She's just has no clothes on. She's in the diner bathroom, completely nude. Oh, Lilith. It just wouldn't be a day in the life of the Sims without your Sims doing something just completely insane, like stripping down and taking a sponge bath in the 50s diner after their date. Lilith, you're just about to go home? Oh my goodness. She just could not wait to get her clothes off and get nude in the diner. Oh man, Lilith. That cracks me up. Alright, they're going home now. Okay, so we're back here on the home lot, and the community time lot mod is working. One day at 2 hours and 59 minutes. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, 7 hours and 44 minutes is how long they were gone. Wow, that's a long date. So we're going to be here with Helen and Whitney as they play, and we wait on Dirk and Lilith to get home so they can have their post-date woo. So the nanny bugged out, and I had to delete her, and then the kids were left home alone. So I had to call up Grandpa Daniel and ask him to come over and babysit. And just to make sure he doesn't leave, I'm going to make him selectable for the time that he's here. I'm not actually going to play him or do anything with him, but he's here to babysit the girls until Daniel and Lilith get home. So he's going to go in, and the first thing he's going to do is dance with the girls. How sweet is that? Daniel is a good grandpa. I believe that he is friends. Yeah, he is friends with Helen. He's grandpa to both of them, and they have a great time together. Look at him go. I love it. And Whitney's just watching him like, I don't know if I want to join in on this or not. Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot believe this, you guys. So, Daniel being here did not count. And the social worker just showed up. The social worker just showed up, and now Helen, oh my God, you guys, Helen is getting taken away from Dirk and Lilith. Oh my God. This cannot be happening. I thought, okay, this is my fault, because I thought that Daniel being here and making him selectable would count. It did not. The social worker, I'm gonna cry. The social worker is coming to take Helen away from Dirk and Lilith. I am seriously gonna cry. No, you cannot take my child, lady. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I cannot believe this. So Dirk and Lilith stay out all night at the diner. The nanny bails. Daniel comes over to babysit, but that's not good enough for the social worker. She has come to take Helen away. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. What are we gonna do? Oh my God. No. How can this happen? They were such good parents. All they did was go out one time. Oh my God. Maybe I should have like teleported the nanny back over or something. Helen is gone. No. Oh my God. I'm literally gonna cry. I am literally gonna cry. I don't even know what even to do at this point. And I don't know how they can get her back. And here they come. They just got back. And they're like, oh my God, they are taking our child away. Where did the nanny go? Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys. I'm speechless. I'm so upset. I've never had a child taken away in Pleasantview before. And this is what happens when two pleasure secondary sims try to raise a child, I guess. What are we gonna do? Oh my God. Okay, wait. She's back in the house? Wait, what's happening? No, she's gone. She's totally gone. Oh my God. I am so beyond upset, you guys. I don't know what to do. Dirk and Lilith are going to be, they're just devastated. I mean, that was their baby girl. That was their life. That was their family. What on earth are we going to do? Okay, are you gonna congratulate her? Congratulations! You just got your child taken away? Dirk, seriously? So Lilith is over here, crying in the corner. Oh my God. I don't even know how to process this. I'm literally torn apart over this. So now I have to find out if there's any way that they can get her back. Thanks a lot, Daniel. Thanks a lot. Now, I know this is all my fault because I had to delete the nanny, and the game thought that the child was by itself. So, for story purposes here, the nanny just left. This is a worthless freaking nanny. We are never going to have her back. She left. Daniel came over. But social services was just like, nope, that's not good enough. Not good enough. Okay, let's stop controlling Daniel. Let's make him unselectable and let's tell him that he needs to go home because they need to be together. They are extremely upset. They were looking forward to coming home and woohooing with Helen safely in bed, and that is not what happened. Lilith is going to take a bath. She doesn't know what else to do. It's the middle of the night, so there's nothing really that they can do at this point. Dirk is going to play video games. Wow. I guess everybody deals with grief in their own way. It's almost 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. As you can see, Dirk and Lilith are still very upset. They slept in very late because they were so exhausted from the ordeal last night where Helen got taken away, and I'm still just going to cry when I talk about it. So Dirk is going to go take a bath and see what they can do to get their child back. Lilith is still sleeping. I'm going to let her sleep for as long as she needs to. And then when she gets up, she's going to help Dirk. They're going to contact social services, try to do whatever they can. Okay, guys, Dirk and Lilith have been on the phone all day long, calling everybody they can possibly think of. And they have run out of options. And guess who Lilith has picked up the phone and called? She has called her mother, Mary Sue. And Mary Sue works in politics. Look, she hates her so much, but she's biting the bullet and doing this for her daughter. Mary Sue's in politics. Mary Sue can pull some strings and get Dirk and Lilith an emergency appointment with social services to try and get the baby back. Lilith is like, look, I need you to do this for me. This is for my child. We're going to put aside our differences. And she's having a really hard time talking to her. But she needs Mary Sue's help, and I think Mary Sue is going to do it for her grandchild. Do you see she was just talking about her relatives? She was talking about her family. She's telling Mary Sue, we need help. We need you now. You know, don't worry about everything that happened before. Let's just put that behind us, and please do this for Helen because she needs to be with me and Dirk. So I'm really hoping Mary Sue is going to do this. Lilith is like, we need a miracle. Please help us. She's talking about the magic lamp. We need a miracle, Mom. Please help us. Okay, so she's hanging up the phone, and let's see what happens. Let's hope that Mary Sue is going to get them this meeting. Okay, Mary Sue just called back. Dirk answered the phone, and as you can see, they're talking about family, talking about marriage, and Mary Sue has agreed she is going to help them. She has called the mayor. She's called all of her friends in high places, and she has gotten them an emergency meeting first thing on Sunday morning at social services to try and get Helen back. They're going to be able to tell their side of the story, what happened, that they did hire a nanny, they are good parents, they didn't mean to leave her alone, they even called Daniel over to babysit, and they're going to get to go and tell their side of the story, and hopefully they're going to get Helen back. Let's cross our fingers, and we will see them first thing on Sunday morning at social services. Thank goodness for Mary Sue that she's doing this for Lilith, even though Lilith slapped her in the face the last time they saw each other. It's about 9:30 on Saturday night. John Burb called to talk to Lilith. He is her uncle by marriage. He is a family sim and also a police officer, and he was very concerned about what happened with Helen. So he called to tell Lilith that he will back her up at social services if she needs help tomorrow, and the family is really banding together to help them get Helen back because they know that Lilith, even though Lilith causes a lot of problems at family functions, they know that she is a good mother and she did not neglect this child. So they are standing behind her. Even Mary Sue is standing behind her. And look at this. She wants to apologize to Mary Sue, you guys. I can't even believe this. She is finally... I know everybody has asked, why hasn't she, why haven't you tried to repair the relationship and everything? Because Lilith has never wanted to, but now she wants to. This is what did it. Mary Sue helping her through this extremely difficult time in her life, and she wants to apologize to Mary Sue. And to me, I think that's more important than maximizing the logic skill, is getting her family back together. So I am locking that in for her, and we are going to try, because she finally has the want. We are going to try and get her and Mary Sue back together after this. Maybe Lilith can see, that Mary Sue does love her after all, and maybe they can get some counseling and try to get through this. Wow, guys, real appropriate. This is how they're dealing with their grief, I guess. It is about 11 a.m. on Sunday. Dirk and Lilith are here at the social services office, and they just got out of their meeting with the social worker in here, and they have some very good news. Apparently, Mary Sue has a lot of clout, and she was able to defend them as well as John Burp. and they were able to get Helen back. They are so happy. When they get home, she is going to be dropped off again by the social worker back at home like nothing ever happened. And this is all going to be erased from Dirk and Lilith's record, although they will always remember that they had their child taken away. Luckily, it has been taken care of thanks to Mary Sue, and now Lilith really is grateful to her mother for this and wants to try and repair their relationship. So they're going to go ahead and go home now and wait for Helen to get home. Dirk and Lilith just got home, and little Helen has been returned to them. The family is back together, all thanks to the help of Mary Sue. Everybody is so relieved to be back together. So they're going to spend the day just hanging out and spending time together, and they're going to be so glad. And probably in the next round, we will work on Lilith and Mary Sue's relationship. We don't really have much time left. We just have a few hours left in this family's round. I am so relieved that they were able to get Helen back into their family. I checked her memories. She doesn't really have a memory of being taken from the family, even though it did happen. She's just repressing that. She's just pushing that way down. And hopefully that won't affect her as she gets older. Okay, Lilith, I know you're starving. I know. Oh, and the family doesn't have any food either, so somebody's going to have to order some pizza or something, because nobody feels like cooking today. So Lilith's going to eat the last of this. Dirk is going to order some pizza, and they're just going to hang out and play games together. That's like their favorite thing to do, and spend the rest of the day together. Tonight, Dirk and Lilith will finally have their woohoo that got interrupted by the horrible situation that happened. Alright, it's 8 p.m. now. Helen is downstairs playing video games. She seems to be doing okay. She hasn't been too upset since she got back. I think she's just very happy to be back with her mom and dad. Lilith and Dirk still want a woohoo, so we are going to do that, and I want to do this through the ACR menu. So they're going to just do a regular woohoo. That's all they want to do. They don't want to try for baby. Just a regular woohoo. And then they're going to go to sleep, and then I will take care of Helen and send her off to bed, and that's going to be it for this family for this round. Wow. Nothing too exciting happened until right there at the end, and then everything just started crashing down. So I'm so glad we were able to get that fixed, and now we're going to have more going on next time we play this family with Lilith and Mary Sue attempting to try to work on their relationships. So we're going to see how that goes as well. So the final ages for this round are Dirk is 41, Lilith is 40, and little Helen is 11. So next time we play, Helen will be aging up to a teenager, and that's going to be super exciting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell if you want to know when I upload new videos. I will see you guys with a new gameplay video very soon. Next episode, we are going to be playing Alexander, Lucy, and their little baby boy Casper. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Today, my featured creator is Chrissie. Chrissie makes both Sims 2 and Sims 4 content on YouTube, and she is an amazing builder. I'll place a link to her channel and social media in the description, so go check her out. Chrissie is also my patron. That's right, Pleasant Sims now has a Patreon page. Join us for patron-only live streams, access to the Pleasant Sims Discord server, all of my downloads and custom content, plus exclusive bonus content that I don't post on YouTube. Visit patreon.com/PleasantSims for more information. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my current projects, Instagram for pictures from Pleasantview and Linden Springs, and Pinterest where I pin all of my favorite custom content. You can also visit my blog at PleasantSims.com for gameplay rules and mods, or become my patron on patreon.com/PleasantSims. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.